I'm Catherine of GamerCast.net, and I'm doing another unboxing of another PC game, although it's a multi-platform game actually, because it is actually on consoles, but I bought it for PC, based on the fact that there were two on eBay. One was a PS3 version, one was a PC version, and the PC version was a fair amount cheaper than the PS3 one, so I went with the PC version. And this is the Dead Island. It's either the Gore Edition, or you can call it the Survival Edition, or the Survival Kit Edition. It's Polish, as you can tell from what this says here. I have no idea what this says, because I cannot read or understand Polish. But Techland, the guys who made it, as you can see their logo there, the creators of things like Chrome and Fim 4 and the other Fim games, and the Call of Juarez games, made Dead Island. And as they're Polish, they've made a special Polish edition, just like they did for the last Call of Juarez as well. It comes with quite a lot of stuff. As you can tell, it's a massive box. It's really heavy as well. And it pictures... Well, here you go. It says here, Survival Kit. So here's exactly all the bits and bobs you get with it. Sadly, not everything is labelled with the logo, which I think is a shame. But I just had to make do. It's got a list of everything there. It's a Steamworks game. So when I registered my key, it said it was a European version, so I'm not sure if it's in Polish or has a variety of languages to choose from yet, because I haven't clicked play. But yeah, so that's a cool edition, because there were quite a few editions of Dead Island that were being released. I didn't know which to go for until I saw this one and thought, well, this has the most stuff and sounds cool, and it's Polish, so I'll go with this one. So the box itself says the Gore Edition. It might be because it's called the Gore Edition Survival Kit or something like that. It comes like that. Absolutely massive. So, game there. As you can see, the Gore Edition. Polish in the back. I remember one thing that someone said to me when I posted about getting my Polish version, or saying how I hope it plays in English. They were saying something like, I wonder how a zombie sounds in Polish. So there's the back all in Polish. You've got then inside a fan kit DVD, the original game soundtrack, and then the game itself, with of course the DLC codes that pretty much everything had. So it's got the Bloodbath Arena and the Brainwave Bomb and the Ripper DLC codes. Instruction books are all in Polish, everything's in Polish because it's Polish. So there's the game. I'm going to sit on the floor because it's easier, because there's lots of stuff inside here. And I bet I won't be able to get it in exactly how I put it back, because I took everything out, I used the bag at Eurogamer Expo, and I'm just going to... Should I move this slightly down? I'm going to move this slightly down. No, it's too... Sorry. I've used the bag, and so I took everything out, and then I had to put it back in when I moved, and it didn't go back in exactly the way it came. But I still managed to get it to fit. So here are the contents. There's another little bit of polystyrene foaminess there to pad it all out. So I'm just going to pick things up. So it comes with a torch. Sadly, the torch does not have any logo on it, and it's a pretty cheap torch. Imagine, unscrew that. There you go, to put absolutely massive batteries in that does not come with. So, torch. Because of course, if you're fighting zombies and it's dark, you're going to need a flipping torch. So there's that. You get a little water bottle, which has a very small Dead Island logo on there, as you can see. So it's just a standard kind of flippy lid water bottle. And then just comes up. Pretty standard. Very cheap. But for all the contents, I'm sure it cost them a fair bit to make it. You then get a... does it say what it is? It doesn't say in English on the back at all, does it? You get a door... I can't think what the word is. A door hanger? A door something? You used to always get them in, like, kids' magazines. I'm not even going to try and speak Polish, because I'll do a crap job of it. Either way, it says the same on the back and the front. Something about zombie apocalypse. So there's one with a dude and a lady, and then one with a zombie on the back. So a door hanger thingamajig. Then I'll do the bag stuff last, because there's loads in the bag. I'll do the poster. It's got a big poster with it. with a lady on it. Pretty big. So there's that. And then this, which is actually the image from the door hanger, whatever, thingamajig. So it's got a pretty big poster with it. It does not actually, or it says Dead Island and Tekla and Deep Silver at the top. Dead Island there, and at the bottom on that one. So, get that back in. So a little poster. Then it came with a t-shirt, or a polo shirt as well, I should say. Which I haven't opened. But it's because it's big that I haven't opened it, because if I wear it, it's only going to be massive on me. It came with a large white polo shirt, which has a printed Dead Island logo on it. Oh, I'll just pick it up. It's pretty cool though, because, okay, it's just got that on the front, nothing on the sleeves, but it says, there's no escape, death is better choice, God forgive us. Death is better choice. Is the better choice? Either way, it's got that on the back, which is pretty cool. It just means though, if you're wearing a polo shirt, you have to not be wearing a jacket or anything like that, so people can read that, and then they'll look at it, and they'll be like, what the hell's wrong with that person? It's a really soft polo shirt though, it's just a shame that it's pretty big. Perhaps a medium or a small would have been a bit nicer, but of course, catering for everyone, of course. So it came with a t-shirt, which I'm going to have to now fold up, because that's a bit of a mess right now. And then we got the bag, which came with pretty much everything inside it. I even found things that I didn't realise were in there after I thought I'd found everything. And then I looked at the back and I was like, hey wait, there's supposed to be these things in there, there's supposed to be this. Where the hell are they? And it's because everything's inside this bag. So, there is stuff in there. Oh wow, there's a train ticket in there. That doesn't need to be in there. Pull that out. So it's a nice little bag. Sadly, the opening / top isn't that secure, so I took it to London and I was like, I don't think I'm going to take this the next day. Also because I had to really jam everything in to fit inside. But it's got a nice little Dead Island logo on the front there. I'll go via the big compartment first. So it's just a Velcro strap there at the top. So as I said, you can't really get that much in there because if that's flat, it's not that wide a bag, and you kind of want it to shut. So it came with a Dead Island lanyard, which has Dead Island game.pl all over it, as well as the Dead Island logo. Show it the right way around. There you go. It's going to focus on me instead of this. It's a standard lanyard. I'm going to pull my sleeves up. Standard lanyard, but it hasn't got a kind of break clasp on it. So I like lanyards that do that, because then if I can put them on my trousers and then rip them off if I need them, whereas this is like a standard one, so if you had it around your neck and you got it caught on something, you could choke. At least that's what I always used to be told when I worked at games. So it's a nice lanyard though. It will go in my collection of lanyards, which I now have quite a few. So you get that. What is that for? I'm not entirely sure. For some reason I've got... Oh, that was for my Battlefield tags. Okay, that doesn't come with it. And then you got a little first aid kit, which is really cute. Sadly, of course, like all the plasters and stuff aren't specific for it. But it came in a little bag. And it's the cutest little... It's got a little strap on the back, so you can just hold it. A little Dead Island first aid kit. And then undo the zip. And it actually has, like, first aid items in it. Well, I say first aid. It's got little items in it. Obviously, the things that you'll need for a zombie outbreak. So, a 2x3 non-adherent pad, which won't stick to a wound, apparently. So a little plaster in there, as you can see in the light there. It has two kind of generic plasters / bandages, depending on where you come from, depends on what you call them really. So it's got two little plasters, one sting relief medicated pad for temporary relief of pain and itching associated with minor burns, scrapes and insect bites. I didn't even know you could get sting relief pads or wipes. I imagine it might be a wipe or pad. And then an alcohol preparation pad. So like if you've got a wound or if you cut yourself or something like that, you usually put those on to get dirt out and things like that. So you've got that. An antiseptic swab. Is there a swab in there? I'm not sure. I can't really feel anything in there. So you got that as well. All, of course, very necessary for if you're fighting or been hurt by a zombie. This looks like it's cotton wool. maybe it's lint, to do little bandages. So as you can see, it's kind of wrapped up. Focus on it. Focus. Stupid autofocus. Oh, there you go. So it's kind of wrapped up round really tight. I'm not going to open it. So it's got that. You've got some micro pore style tape for obviously wrapping this around yourself. It should probably stick, depending on the make. And then a pair of tweezers for pulling out glass. I don't know. I'm not sure you could stab a zombie in the eye. I don't know. And then a pair of scissors that will get the award of not being able to cut anything. I don't even know if I could cut a piece of paper with these. They sound pretty kind of deathly. I don't know, but they're like I could jam my finger in there and not cut it at all. Obviously, you need a small pair of scissors. Well, I suppose to cut the bandage, but obviously you need a small pair of scissors when fighting a zombie horde. But it's absolutely awesome that it's just got a little first aid kit. Because even though that stuff's not branded, because you wouldn't expect that to, except for, of course, Capcom who did Zombrex plasters. That's just in the world. So, put that back in there. Actually, I might as well put this back in the bag as well. So that is the main compartment of the bag. Or the big compartment. Then, we've got a side one here that has 2 neon glow sticks. So I believe they're the kind that you snap. Or it might just be that you have to twist something. But it's got something in it that keeps floating up and down. Or is that just a bubble? It might just be a bubble. One in a reddy pink and one in a yellow. So they go in the side down there. Then we've got, I'll go like round this way. So then we've got another little compartment here that has I couldn't believe this when I saw it. At first I thought, oh okay, so it's a whistle, as you can see here, a whistle. But it's also got a compass. And then not even just a compass, it's got a thermometer to tell you the temperature. And it comes with a little keyring. So that's pretty odd. A whistle that does not just whistling for other stuff too. And then we've got in this compartment here, what is this? Oh, this is binoculars? Yeah, so in the middle compartment here, we then have a pair of binoculars. Not, of course, high-tech, super expensive binoculars. I guess they do the job. Would that be zooming in? No, that wouldn't be. Zooming in would be these. Do they actually? No actual zoom on them. They're, yeah, a little pair of binoculars. They sadly haven't got the Dead Island logo on them. They're just a little cheeky pair of binoculars. Put those back in there. And put that in there. In there. And then in this little compartment here, we have a penknife. Fairly standard penknife with all sorts of bits and bobs on it. I'm not going to try and put anything out. I think I corkscrew. Don't want to get myself trapped in anything. So it's got a wide variety of implements, knives, screwdriver head, blades of some variety, lots of different things. Sadly no Dead Island logo. That would have been really nice if it just had the little Dead Island logo printed here maybe, or even on the other side, or on both sides, or maybe the Techland logo on one side and the Dead Island logo on another. That would have been quite nice. But there you go, so there was that. Is that it? I believe that's, and that's it. Wow, that's, I'd pack it away, but I've got to fold that t-shirt up. I'm gonna, get off my feet. Oh. So, oh damn it, I forgot to move the camera down. I'll stay on the floor. So that's the Dead Island Gore Edition. A really nice little edition. Even though some of the bits and bobs are really cheap, it's cute the effort that they're kind of gone to make a zombie apocalypse style collector's edition that has everything that you need. Not that zombies are going to come and get anyone, but it's a nice little thought. I do look forward to playing the game. Of course, like, it had mixed reviews, so lots of people giving it either a high score or a really low score, and based on it being buggy or things like that. I don't really care about if the game's buggy. I just want to play it. It's just standard kind of zombie game, but with melee, so similar to Left 4 Dead 2 as opposed to Left 4 Dead 1, and just something enjoyable. I believe it's got lots of side quests as well and stuff like that, but as I said, I haven't actually played it yet, because it's in my pile of every game that I need to play, that I haven't played yet. But yeah, it is on my list. I will be playing it, and if you think this edition is quite cool, you should be able to find it perhaps on eBay or maybe on Polish websites. I know it's a bit of an odd thing to do, but it is a Polish edition, so you can't get it within a normal country. So you couldn't buy it from in the UK, like on a UK website, and I'm sure you can't get it in America either. So do a bit of hunting if you want to get that, and that's pretty much it. I think I paid quite a bit for it. I think it was like £89, I believe, so quite expensive, but it's got lots of stuff in there, and I've got a copy of the game now, and I imagine it'd be best on PC because then you've got modding. I remember watching a really cool video, I don't know if it was a mod or if someone had just done it really well with editing, of Fist of North Star Dead Island, so it was awesome. Just search for Fist of North Star Dead Island on YouTube or whatever, and I'm sure you'll find it. But yeah, that's it for that. I will catch you for my next video, and I will see you then. Bye.